Okay, if you're dealing with symptoms and you go to a doctor and they tell you that your symptoms aren't bad enough for another diagnosis, I think you need to find a new doctor. This video is for you, Jenna. You left this comment on one of my videos, and I just can't help but think that maybe you're not getting the right care that you need from your doctors if you are dealing with symptoms and your test results are off the charts. We quite unfortunately live in a world where doctors will gaslight us or dismiss us or pretend like our symptoms aren't as bad as what they really are. I see this a lot in patients who are looking for a Sjogren's diagnosis or a lupus diagnosis, and they aren't able to get it because a rheumatologist doesn't want to give them the diagnosis. I can't remember the video that you left this comment on, Jenna. I'm sorry that I have lost my notes and I'm dealing with a little bit of brain fog. But if you are trying to look for a Sjogren's diagnosis or a lupus diagnosis, you might want to look into being a seronegative patient. So seronegative, S-E-R-O negative, and ask your rheumatologist if you could possibly be a seronegative patient. And even at the end of the day, without a diagnosis, you are still dealing with the symptoms. And if they're not willing to give you a diagnosis, then my next course of action would be, okay, I am still dealing with XYZ symptom. What treatment plan are you putting in place to help me manage that symptom? And that is the exact wording that I use for any doctor that is trying to dismiss me or trying to push me out the door. Because at the end of the day, with or without a diagnosis, you are still dealing with symptoms and the doctor is still there to help treat those symptoms with you. And if you can't find a doctor that's willing to collaborate with you, then I recommend trying to find a second opinion or a doctor that will support you on your journey. Finding a doctor that is actually like on your team and willing to help is a deal breaker for people in the chronic illness community. I wish you luck, Jenna. Please follow up and let us know how you're doing.